Good afternoon, CFM. This is Coach Matt with our Thursday workout. Let's begin with 3 minutes of your choice warm-up pace cardio, and then we'll get 2 rounds through the following sequence. We're gonna start with our toe touch to overhead reach. This should be a slow stretching movement, not a fast one, and I wanna emphasize motion of the spine on this one. So I'm tucking my chin to my chest, trying to roll my shoulders and my upper back forward, roll my middle and my lower back down, and then uncoil in the same order. So lower vertebrae, middle vertebrae, upper vertebrae, neck, all right? 5 times through that. Then big arm circles, so get some momentum here. Go both directions with those arm circles on both arms, and then to the ground for seated hip swivels. So it's the bottom of the foot to the top of the knee, knees at approximately 90 degrees, and I'm trying to rotate towards the knee that is facing down, or that the inside of that knee is touching the ground. And then as I switch positions, I'm trying to keep my shoulders approximately facing the same way, and you may find one way works better than the other way, and that's fine. Try to go from these ones with my hands on the ground. As you get more loose and limber, pick those hands up and reach them forward if you can. And try to really challenge those positions. Next, slow seal press to down dog to cat, right? Or cow cat, sorry. So start on the ground, seal press, and then shrug back to that down dog, and then cow, cat, and back to the ground. So a whole bunch of spine and abdominal, shoulder stretching on that little sequence there. That should feel good and relaxing on your back. All right, last one, we're gonna practice the weightlifting movement for today, which is a Turkish get up. And eventually, when we do the 10-minute sequence of it, we'd like to be building up to a heavy rep, right? So in other words, the very uncomfortable thing to do is to try a challenging weight that you've never tried before and potentially fail at a Turkish get-up, right? I get it, it's challenging. However, just repetitively doing the Turkish get-ups with 15 or 20 pounds, or one that feels easy for you, is not going to drive a lot of change or adaptation. So you gotta find the edge of your comfort level and just try to nudge past it a little bit, right? I'm not asking for everyone to go and just grab the 70-pound kettlebells right out of the gate, but try to work your way up to something that's a little bit more challenging, If you need to alternate weight jumps, use a dumbbell instead of a kettlebell. That's totally fine. But the Turkish get-up has a sequence to it. We will practice the sequence, and then in the warm-up, I want you practicing the technique with a light kettlebell, and then in the 10-minute block of work, we're gonna try to get 5 reps per arm, and 3 of those should be challenging, right? So I'll demo one real quick, and then we'll go over the points of performance on the day of the workout, okay? So I'm rolling off the ground, driving my hand, hipping into it, drawing that knee back, pivoting up to the lunge position and standing, and then it's the exact opposite on the way down. The knee goes down, I pivot, plant that hand, elevate the knee, kick through, hip still up, in control, set my hip down, and in control, lay back down, right? So there's a controlled sequence of getting off the ground with a weight in my hand. And we're gonna take 10 minutes to build to some heavy reps with the goal of being 3 of them difficult. So 5 total per arm in 10 minutes, and 3 of those reps should be relatively difficult. At the end of 10 minutes, we're done, all right? And we're gonna move on to body weight and kettlebell intervals for today. It's going to be 5 3-minute intervals. All of the intervals are for max calories on the bike, but there is a little calisthenics and box jump buy-in on this one. All right, so we'll have the bikes out, and everyone will start next to whatever station it is they're working on. We'll say 3, 2, 1, go, and you'll have 2 minutes to complete the following. 12 push-ups, right? Remember, we can adjust the difficulty level of the push-ups by the position of your hands or using a band. Then we're gonna go to 12 box jumps, so standing next to the box, jump, extend at the top, and either jump or step down, right? The fastest version will be jumping down. The least wear and tear on the Achilles and the knees is stepping down. And then finish with 12 air squats, so all the way down and all the way up, just your body weight on the air squats. My goal for everybody is to be able to do that sequence of 36 reps in under a minute, and then you've got the remainder of the time in that 2-minute block is accumulating calories on the bike, right? So The faster you get those 3 exercises done, the more time you spend on the bike, the better your score, the better your workout, okay? That is the format for today, and then you'll get a minute of rest. So it's 2 minutes on, 1 minute off, and that's it for today. All right, 5 intervals, have a great one. I'll see you guys on Friday.